Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be meeting Eric, Lamar, Wade, and Mr. Glenn. We're going to be here talking about knives. We're going to eat some great food. Might even be trading some knives. I don't know yet, because I know Wade is going to try to beat me out of some of them. But I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey, you already eating some? Look at all these nice, good-looking vegetables. Ooh, them rutabagas. I forgot they had them rutabagas today. I want a half and half of water and sweet tea, please.
Half and half?
Yes, ma'am. Water and sweet tea.
Oh, water and sweet tea.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. Golly.
Okay, you doing good.
Beautiful. Check that out. All right, guys, we got Mr. Wade, Mr. Eric, Lamar, and Mr. Glenn. And but before I start, I got something sent to me by Clark's Kentucky Knives. He wanted me to give y'all a cross. This wood come all the way from Bethlehem.
Wow.
Out of the olive tree. No, the olive wood, but that's from
Olive wood?
Yeah, that's
pretty neat,
from Bethlehem,
Yeah.
where Jesus was born.
Bethlehem real
Yes, sir.
olive wood, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And that's
3 years ago.
Clark's Kentucky Knives sent that in. But
Him up.
but what we're gonna do, Mr. Wade is gonna go first, and
Good to be talking to y'all again. We don't have but two today, and I'm gonna let these other fellas do their thing. Both of these are bench made. This is the Mini Olive Barn special edition. Look at that blaze. Ain't that special? I don't exactly know how many. Kevin, if you will for me, read what that steel is right there. 154 cm.
S90V.
S90V. S90V. Okay.
That is a beautiful blade. I've never seen one of those.
That is a special edition. It's limited, and you actually see marks on that back side, like that special edition. You know.
Yep.
It's rare. It's pretty rare.
The limited.
Limited edition. Yes.
That's cool. Now what kind of
red spacers? Show them how the red spacers all the way matches, and
yeah.
that's beautiful.
Now what kind of what does this run?
That knife is very close to the $300 one, about $287, I believe. Let's see.
And what are the handles?
$289 is what Mark on.
Okay. What are the handles?
The handle is like a gray G10.
Okay.
It's not like a carbon fiber. In this case, it's a limited edition of with the red and the 90
S90V.
S90V steel. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And that's the get going. I'm sorry.
That's pretty nice. And where did you pick that one up at, Wade?
It is.
Hey,
Since I saved your life,
there's one thing about Kevin. When you find a knife, he always wants to know where you found it.
Oh.
Did you know why he does that? Because he's coming right behind you.
Just in case you miss something. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's the Mini Osborne.
I don't want to hear.
No, I mean that's the Mini Osborne. That's not like connected with the bug out. That's the Mini Osborne.
Yeah, I've seen it on that.
It's nice.
But since I got 2 carbon fibers,
Well, I'd play hell in high water.
that's going north, ain't it?
Huh?
That's going north, ain't it?
That's going up.
You told me.
That's going up the country there. I'm showing them now while I got a chance because they fixing to get going. And this right here is probably, honest to God, y'all, This is bench made. It is the Mini Adamas. And it's probably one of the most beautiful knives I've ever laid my eyes on in my life. And it is marbled carbon fiber.
Marble
All
carbon.
right, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kevin. I mean, I just want you to take this knife in your hand, and I just want you to smoothly operate that knife and look at the coloring of it while you're doing it.
Wow.
Look at that special. See that what they call marbled
Yeah.
carbon fiber
Yeah.
look to it, and make note of how the just liners and the pocket clip and the thumb stud all match,
Yeah. That's smooth.
and that is smooth as glass, ain't it?
It is. Sharp too.
That is the best steel as of
CPM.
right now. It is Magna Cut. That's the top of the line steel on the market right now. Magna Cut. That's a $400 knife.
$400. And this is called the Axis lock.
Many,
No, this right here, the Axis lock.
yeah, that's the bench made action lock.
Yeah. It ain't been broke in yet, has it?
No shit, that knife ain't never cut nothing. It probably won't never cut nothing.
It's got the jipping right there. Yeah, it looks good.
That's called the Mini Adamas.
That's nice.
And these will be going, actually they're going to be going up the country to Nice Crazy this Friday. Matt's about to have a fit to have that one right there with that Magna Cut steel and that blade. Look at that damn blood groove in it and all.
So you're leaving this Friday to go up there and see him?
Yeah, that early Friday morning. And I'm gonna be bringing a few things back too. This one right here is this one Crawford is about to have a fit to have. It's the Eddie Bauer.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Eddie Bauer edition of Swiss Army or Winger, I believe Winger.
Look
Hey, again, this thing was like that.
at that thing.
Needle nose, wire cutters.
How do you open it
It's
up?
got the little lock on the back. See the little,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, see it?
Oh, yeah. I'll be dog. Spring assisted.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
The little ratchets. The little, like a socket.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Glenn's gonna have a fit on this one. That's
You
nice.
know, you actually looked that knife up.
How much was it?
$150 to $200.
Yeah.
One person wanted on over $200.
And where'd you find this one at? How much did you give for it? Just say.
I'm gonna be straightforward.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna be straightforward. with you.
Take off your boots. I want to see if your toes are crossed. Or...
It didn't have a box. It didn't have a little bag that went in. It should have had a bag, a little zip bag,
Yeah.
of some type with Victorinox on it. I paid $50 for this knife in a pawn shop in Macon. You notice how careful I'm being there, don't you?
Yeah. That's
I paid
nice.
$50 for it, and you already looked it up and said you know the thing for a couple $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could put little sockets on there.
Does it come with a slip, a sheath? Does it come with a sheath?
You can get a sheath, but Crawford said don't bother to get the sheath because I'm gonna display it in there with my other Swiss Army.
Oh
knives.
yeah, yeah.
And
What do you think about that, Glenn?
hey, I done seen Glenn look up by the corner of his eye. Oh God. Let's see, I might have to get Crawford on the phone and get a bid going here on this thing now.
I guess it's got a place right here you can store some
Actually put a
socket in there.
extender, yeah.
Yep, that's nice right there. I got something here, I'm not gonna trade for that.
That's the first one I've ever seen. That's the first one I've ever seen. That Eddie Bauer.
You got something
edition.
on tray?
Huh?
You got something on tray?
Yeah, let's see if he'll bite on this.
He'll bite on anything with please.
Case.
Case Hawkinsville.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He don't want to look at it. He's looking down.
He's winding me in now. This is a 90,
I think a 94, ain't it?
94, 93, 94 Hawkville with a lanyard hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Guess how much he paid for it? How much is that thing worth to you? If you'd see it in the store.
If I was going to a pawn shop somewhere or walking around with that antique shop, whatever, oh. $35 to $45 at the most. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. But it being a 94, 93, 94, $50 at top.
They had 80 on it. How much you give for it? 20.
$20.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah. They had a bunch of. I bought a bunch of them.
Yeah, he bought a bunch of knives, but he ended up being 20 bucks a piece.
I pulled a. What's that show? They're talking about bundling. What's that show?
Matty Pickers.
I said sit one of those right here. And I found it. I said, will you take $100 for all these? Yeah, I did.
Now, this right here was done by
Yeah,
my cousin, Rebecca, from Dirt Road Dreams Mercantile. And guess what? She didn't even charge us for it.
And I'm gonna tell you what, young lady, Rebecca, I appreciate this very much because you really don't know unless you've been there and done that exactly what these little symbols mean to somebody. Okay, it's just like Kevin wearing that U.S. Marine Corps shirt he's got on right there. This is the submarine that I was on and stationed out of Pearl Harbor. This is the submarine, the Tata. This is the dolphins that you wore after you qualified on the submarine. And look at what she did to the back here. Look at that on the back end. My God, young lady, you've done a wonderful job. My gracious alive. If there's a such thing as giving this young lady a shout out, we are doing that right now.
Hold it up and let them see.
And look at the Vietnam, the star that you put on the sleeve. Look at that. My gracious alive.
I bet you can't wait for it to get cold now, can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a ball game. Look at that. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful.
And she does good at anything she does.
And I appreciate it so much, and you've done it for a good old veteran, and I appreciate you very much. I love you, young lady. And thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it very much. That's
Pretty.
That looks
I
good,
don't
don't it?
see a tear in his eye.
I'll be doggone if that don't look like the military done that. I mean, that. Boy.
I had to put it on. She had to mark it where it's going to go on the sleeve and everything.
Well, that even makes it mean more because a U.S. Marine wore it to get measured by it.
Right.
Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate it, huh?
She heat pressed it and stitched it, so
It's stitched and
So it ain't coming out.
it ain't
No.
gonna move.
the only way that to come off if you actually cut it out or that jacket gets destroyed.
Yeah, that blue jean will wear out before that patch will. I mean,
Yeah. Are you gonna take it to show Matt and
oh
Crawford?
yes, sir. Shoot, I'll probably wear it up there. I'll definitely have it. I'll definitely have it in the seat with me when I go up that way. Looking at it the whole time I'm going up the road.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Looks good, don't it?
that'll almost get you to one of them little tear-eye things if you let it.
The
You know what I
emotional
mean?
train, yeah. All right, Mr. Eric.
Go for it, buddy.
Well, the first thing I brought was this E.G. Waterman a military.
God, y'all.
So it's a World War II era.
Is that a bottle opener?
No, but some of them did have bottle openers. Though.
Oh, okay.
E.G. Waterman from New York City they tried to get a government contract, but I don't think they ever got it. But they sold a lot of them to individuals. They just wanted a knife to carry off the war with them. And some of them, like, they made them in 5, 6, and 7-inch blades, and that's a 7-inch. And some of them had wooden handles with grooves in them, and some of them had leather stacked handles like this one. And some of them had the bottle opener right here, which is pretty handy. But I guess they took a shortcut, and some of them they just cut off right there. And most of them had say EGW knife stamped on the side, or made in USA. But some of them didn't have any markings on them. This one don't have any markings. But I know it's the original E.G. Waterman knife because that's everything else is identical. It's got the original sheath with it too.
That is so cool.
I picked it up at an unnamed antique mall this past weekend. And it even had the leather on there. It don't have a lanyard hole, but it's got a little ring on the top.
Yeah.
And somebody already put some leather on it.
Why does antique shop have more knives than a pawn shop?
What?
I guess they know people come in there looking for, all kind of military
That's why I
stuff.
find them at antiques.
Yeah.
Go to a pawn shop, they got some, but it's twice what you need.
Yeah. Well, I was telling him a lot of the pawn shops now are also not only selling to the public, but they got somebody putting them on eBay for them.
Right.
They're in both places.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because you're only going to get a handful of people looking for knives in the public, but you got millions out
Right.
there on eBay.
Somebody told me that since COVID, you don't see that many knives coming in like they used to. I don't know if
Got
that's
a unique shaped blade.
Yes,
The blood groove up. It's up far.
the blade's chipped a little bit, but I'm just gonna leave it like
Yeah.
I mean, I say that a hole right out if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't want to take.
You don't want to take that much off the blade. Yeah.
Even it out.
Let it work its way out. You know, if you gonna use it.
Yeah, I want to use it.
Have you held it? Have you actually held
It's
it?
pretty good though. I mean, of all the different versions, that's the one I would get. The 7-inch blade and the leather handle.
It's hard to read, ain't it?
Well, it don't have anything on it.
Oh, it don't have any. That's why it's hard to read.
Yeah, but I did some research on it, and some of them didn't come with markings on them.
That's cool.
This here's a 1910 bolo knife.
Oh my God.
Like they used a lot of them in World War One. They issued them to machine gun crews so they could go out there and chop down a field of fire out in front of the machine gun, And but this one was made in 1917 because on these they stamped the date on them and they stamped the serial number on them.
Now, is this from
This one may have been made by Springfield. Yeah.
Okay, this is the USA one.
Yeah. In fact, this was made by Springfield Armory,
Wow.
1917. It locks into the sheath. It's got like a hole right there. And it locks in. Look, it locks in.
That is nice, man.
Who did you say it was made by?
Springfield Armory.
Springfield, the gun
They
people.
made rifles and bayonets.
Wood handle.
Dang.
But several other contractors made them. I think Plum made a lot of them. Plum made
Oh,
hatchets.
a heck of a
and
knife,
stuff.
yeah.
I got a Girl Scout hatchet that my mother had made by Plum.
Look at that, y'all. God
They're
almighty.
really
Look.
well made. They glued the blades on
That
them.
thing is heavy.
That's almost like similar to your
Bolo.
Bolo.
From
Yeah.
World War II.
I'm sure a lot of guys use them as a weapon,
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Especially in the trench warfare over there.
Right. You could do a lot worse
Yeah.
for armament than one of these. But I always like the scabbards on them.
Oh, I do too.
Line scabbard.
Yes. It's canvas.
Yeah.
That's original too, ain't
A
it?
canvas cover with a leather tip, but
Yeah.
it's got a liner inside.
It's metal, yeah.
Inside.
And this is for what? This is for locking on the key?
Yeah, it's got a latch right there. You push the button and it comes almost like a bayonet.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I see
You
it
lock
now.
it in there.
Actually, I was looking to see if it did mount on the gun because of that.
No, it's called a bolo knife.
Right here.
So there's your Marine Corps bolo.
There's the bolo.
Right there.
Yes, sir. That's a bad.
They call it a Marine
Bolo
Corps
right there.
medical knife.
Yeah.
A Marine medical bolo. The sheep.
Chantillion, New York, right?
Yeah.
Chantillion.
Yeah. I think
That's how you say it.
Village Blacksmith made some, and Plum,
Billy's Blacksmith is a knife.
and Plum made some of those too.
That's,
Billy's Blacksmith is what hunts.
now this
Yeah.
show enough has the weight to cut your head off in one lick.
Yeah.
I swear it does.
I made some Japanese ones
Feel,
from the back.
feel how hard that thing is.
The scabbard is Boyd, 1943.
See, I need me one of these. I need to try to find one on
The
eBay.
markings are right there.
Now, Kevin, I'm just reminding myself that you do have one of these.
I do.
With USMC.
That's right.
Okay.
It got sent to me from
And it gets the handle
from
for you.
Texas.
to
Yeah.
fix that.
yeah. It come with no scales on there, and Hambone blades put me some scales on.
I know that. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, it's sharpened all the way around to here. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can stick with it, or you
Yeah.
can backhand with it. And it's
What's the thing about that, Glenn?
That thing is heavy.
It is.
They got me hit and they cut off.
Well, they use it to clear the jungle, supposedly.
with it. Suppose they're using to cut the saplings down to make litter poles. And if they'll carry one off the field or stretcher for cutting those down. But I'm sure a lot of Marines carry those in battle. You know.
Yeah.
So this here,
God.
that's a woodsman's pal.
Ooh,
That's what, Carl?
A woodsman's pal. Woodsman's pal. They're made in Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania, and they started issuing them in World War II. And the Signal Corps, they issued a lot to the Signal Corps because back then the Signal Corps would run the phone lines. They had to run an actual line. They had radios, but most of them they would communicate with those phones.
Yeah.
You like you used to fish with, where you call the fish.
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
buy
yeah.
this up.
Yeah.
Anyway, they use
see that signal down where the fish comes from the top of the water.
they use it between trenches, like we're in one of the command posts or whatever. And so the Signal Corps guys would be out there chopping brush to clear my path to run that phone line.
Like that comes out, it's off like that.
Yeah, it's like they stamp that into
And take it out, put a nut in.
you can hook vines with it, and they even have a little booklet that tells you how to fight with it. And to see that military designation is LC-14B, stamped on the back there. But they still make them. Woodsman's Pal still makes these.
Wow.
They use the shorter version in Vietnam. It's probably about that long that they put in like a crash kit or bailout kit, like a survival machine kind of. And I'd like to find one of those, but this is the World War II version. It's a little bit longer. They sharpen this edge. They got that hook. They got that sharp. So I mean, you could use.
Who would it have been made for, Eric, like in Vietnam? Would it have been Marine or?
They probably had them in like helicopters and planes if they crashed, and they could cut their way out of the jungle. I had never found a sheath for one.
But how would it fit in? It must be wide.
It's kind of a triangle shaped sheath, and it zips down the side.
Oh,
Snap.
you put it in there like this.
Yeah.
Place it and zip it up.
Snap it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little strap that goes around after you unzip it and put it in there and
I
zip
got
it back up and strap it.
It's blunt down here. It ain't no edge.
It has to be sharpened. You could sharpen it there.
Where's the markings at?
Right on the side it says Woodsman's Pal.
Okay.
Because when I bought that thing years ago at the pawn shop, it had 2 coats of paint on it. I had to scrape like 2 coats of paint off of it, and somebody had it in their boat or something, like for cutting brush and stuff, or in the back of the truck.
Well, that's pretty cool.
But it's still in pretty good shape. To be that old.
How will you say it is?
I mean, they started making them in 1941,
Okay.
and I think that's probably from the World War II era.
I got you.
I didn't notice that, but that's stacked leather, ain't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was metal there from.
Yes, it's got the designation stamped on the
Oh,
dog.
okay.
So it's
Yep, yep.
I like and I like that hand guard on there too.
Yeah. This right here
God,
is called a
dog.
Smatch It. This ain't an original. This is a repro. Because the British commandos come up with this. Major Fairburn, you did the Fairburn sight stiletto, and made a lot of commando type.
Applegate Fairburn.
Yeah, Applegate, Rex Applegate, all them guys come up with stuff for their commandos to use, you know. And the original would be thousands of bucks. This is a repro made by Atlanta Cutlery, you know,
Oh,
sold by
wow.
Atlanta Cutlery. But this is like the British one. But apparently the case made a few for the OSS, you know, the from World War II, our commando or the precursor to CIA.
Wow.
It was OSS.
Yeah, that's World War One. What did they?
World War II.
World War Two.
And Case made some for them, but I've never even seen one of those. But this would be a copy of the British version. And they had like a little booklet that told you how to sneak up on Germans and cut their throat.
Really?
All that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's a cool. I always thought they were really cool.
They made a booklet about that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, they had a little book on how to fight with knives and skating.
Yeah.
They training the commandos and stuff. And it's got like a wood, a leather covered wood sheath. But the handle is real bulky. You know, it seemed like some of the ones I've seen, the American made ones had a thinner handle that kind of turned down on one end, you know. They just have a little hole for the leather.
Yeah, yeah. There you
Main
go.
thing.
There you go.
But anyway, that's as close as I could find them.
If that was mine personally in the military, I would have honed that sucker down on the edges.
Well, see, it is.
Would fit my hand better.
It's sharp all the way down here and halfway down there.
Yeah.
Kind of like the bolo.
Yeah, I'd have to.
It's called a static
Smatch it.
match it. Match it.
Smatch it.
Yeah, I'd have to sand that down, the
Yeah.
edges on that handle.
It wouldn't hurt the hand.
The aluminum, the pommel is that way too. You have to grind it down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it
I said,
would.
well,
It was probably fastly made. You know what I'm talking about? Or
yeah.
they need to be.
This copy that was made by Windlass Steelcraft in India.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
They make a lot of repro weapon, older weapons that you can't hardly find anymore.
Yeah.
They make a lot of nice repros of those. But it's pretty dang sharp. Style knife like that. This is a buck.
Oh my gracious!
I don't know what they call it.
Golly.
You see, it's got saw teeth on it. It's got serrations here. It's sharp on that edge, sharp down through here.
Let me see. Yeah, if I ain't mistaken, that's a damn $400 damn knife.
And I give $150 for the chucks a few years ago because I'd never seen one before. You know, and I said, "Damn, I didn't even know Buck made something like that."
Kimmy, that might be the last one of them you ever hold.
Well,
What is it, 808?
They make them in black, or they make them in the desert.
808, I think it's a 2000 and
808.
I think it's 2021 or 22. I can't remember by that symbol. At 808. It was
That is a
serrated.
I think so. They make them in black, or they make them in the desert.
I like the desert tan.
I like that one right there. Yeah.
And the sheath will fit on a molly vest, too.
Wow.
Oh, it's got Velcro.
The
Sharp.
snap where you slide
Oh, I
It
got
ain't, it ain't real sharp right here, but it's sharp along here. Got the salty.
Look at that.
It's
Saw teeth on the back.
pretty wicked.
Serrated. Look at that.
Yeah.
Serrated.
I've never seen one of these.
He'll cut you from all different directions.
I'm gonna go home and look for one though.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty.
808.
808. Remember, don't forget that.
I'm gonna look it up. That's what you need by the seat. Wait.
If I'm not mistaken, Jimmy, you can see a high dollar mark on this one.
Wonder what the handles are. G10.
G10.
Yeah.
You got the desert look. You know.
Yeah.
Desert Storm G10. I'd call it that.
I like it. I had to get me one of them. Hey, let me see that sheet.
Yeah, that cheap is incredible.
That's Kydex.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It snaps through.
Yeah, that cheap's incredible, man.
It is.
That strap go around your leg down there and tie it off. Like Eric says, it'll actually hook on to your, what, molly vest they call
Yeah,
it?
you put it on a molly vest.
I love that handle though.
Yeah, me too.
I did not even know Buck made anything like this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying You think you've seen all the books? You haven't.
Here comes another one.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, the books has so many knives. And that one's rare. That one right there's rare.
Yeah, right there. That's it, right there.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to snap in.
Click while
Yeah, I was waiting for it to click and it hadn't clicked. A little more. Now after I bring in a bunch of ugly military knives, I got to bring some pretty knives in. So, you got that Wade and Butcher razor.
Yeah.
There's a Wade and Butcher knife.
No. Well, Wade, the Butcher brothers went into business in 1818, but Wade, his last name was Wade,
Right.
went in business with them sometime in 1800 to bring all their knives over to the United States, or the razors.
Those some of them razors are real expensive.
They are.
I was noticing when I was,
Matter of fact, I forgot to show y'all that razor. I got it. I brung it to show y'all.
that's a whittler.
Look at that.
Wow. I love that handle too.
Yeah, that's what drew me in was a handle.
I know it is.
There's that little black stuff in your finger.
Wade and Butcher. They made. I didn't know they made knives, but that is so cool. That is amazing. Amazing.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I might have had both of these knives at one time, but I know I had that. That's a rare knife right there.
Yeah, that's a
That's
fighting
a fighting
bulldog.
rooster, Kevin.
What now?
That's a fighting rooster made in
It's
Germany.
a fighting bulldog, ain't it?
No, fighting rooster, ain't it? Wait a minute.
It's got the roosters on there.
Oh, it's that rooster.
I got a fighting bulldog somewhere.
That is a canoe. That is
It is a-
four-bladed canoe.
It sure is.
Very rare.
Sure
That's
is.
back when in the early 70s or late 60s when Frank Buster's first started fighting rooster.
Well, I be dog.
And that's a rare knife. But I love the way them bolsters is. I actually call this knife mine right here for quite some time.
Where'd you find that one at?
It's showed up at Smiley's, didn't it?
Wasn't around here.
It was up at Smiley's, I thought, wasn't it?
No. This knife originally came from up in South Carolina. But northern part of South Carolina, and there's somewhere on a little run that I made. Lamar, look at that thing. That's a beautiful knife, honey.
Don't show this away.
Oh my God, here we go.
This is a K-bar. And it's the shield has got a man, like a mountain man fighting a grizzly bear with a Bowie knife.
Oh, that's
Oh
why.
my Lord, help. Oh my Lord.
That's why Wade liked it. Then.
I started not to bring it. I said, well,
Oh,
I need to keep this hid.
Ain't this after that story about that man that fought the grizzly bear? But
That's how the K-bar got its name.
yeah.
This knife killed the bar that killed me.
Yeah.
Therefore, K-bar.
They had the song about David Crockett, where he killed him at bar when he was only 3.
And that's a gun stock pattern, by the way.
Only in New York. Trying to read
Beautiful
that.
knife. Beautiful damn
1980,
Yeah, they made some nice knives back in the 80s.
they did.
Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the man stabbing the damn big old bear. Oh Lord.
I gotta watch close and make sure you don't go in with his
I
pocket.
know.
You might do a switch on. I get home, I was like, wait a minute.
Sam, what did you do with that knife? Hey, that's beautiful, man.
Now what is this, Lamar?
A queen.
Queen lock blade. Look at there.
I don't think I've ever seen the queen.
Me either.
Everybody made one.
Original sheep, too.
Everybody made one of them, but I never seen the queen one.
Where'd you find that at, Lamar?
Oh, I am from.
He tried to trap it. He tried to
Kevin
trap it.
knows where it come from.
Now that was up in North Carolina somewhere, wasn't it? Or Blasville.
I think that's got the blade through it, so that's from 84 to 94, I think it is. When the blade is coming through the Q, like the knife coming
the
through
knife
the Q.
sticking through the
Yeah.
Q.
I can't really read it, but that's what it looked like to me, because the bolster hides it, but it looked like a knife, back end of a knife on the other side of the
Oh,
Q.
that's a pretty knife.
It
You
sure
don't see
is.
that knife.
I've never seen one before.
It could be traded for.
Why did you end up giving for it, Lamar?
None of my bought was over $40.
Yeah. And let me see that sheath. That's the original sheath. See, you don't really,
That's a nice knife.
you really don't come across a lot of queen sheaths like this.
I never seen one.
Well, it ought to be worth 2 Western knives.
There you go.
That's nice. That's nice.
It ought to be
love
worth 2 Western knives with that reduced.
Ought to be worth 2 Western knives.
Like a $1.10.
Yeah.
A pretty 1 Western knife.
Or one.
That's the least favorite I bought. I almost didn't buy it.
Really?
But when it said queen, it had that, like that.
Uh-huh.
Has it actually got the crown, I mean, the queen on
Oh,
the...
yeah, right there.
Yeah. It's hard to see.
I'm damn if it ain't. I have a big old Q and a crown on top of it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's damn up.
I got that up there too. What is it, a trapper?
That's the
Slimline.
Slimline trapper.
I bought one brand new back in the 60s.
Oh, that's nice. That is very,
He said it was
very
in a
nice.
window display. He bought the whole display from an old place, and that was side towards the sun. Made it do like that.
This is a,
70. 10 dot.
Mark, that's the damn 10 dot Slimline trapper.
Oh yeah, that's at least $200.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else this is. Which even makes it more rare. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here a little bit. This is Delrin. This is the first year that Delrin was used on a dotted knife.
So we up to 350, huh?
No. And the thing about it is, this more than likely, from the looks of that blade, came out of a display, and it has never been sharpened.
That's what that fella told me. He bought the whole
If
display.
if you would look at it,
You
I
can't
bet you there it is. There's a wire marker right there on the back side of the blade where it was tied into the. See it, Kevin? It was actually tied into the
I
display.
almost didn't buy that now.
God knows, man, that's the one you wanted right there. That's
I
beautiful.
got it.
Knife.
That is pretty.
I talked to Kevin about it, told him that it was sun blistered. And I
Don't
said,
worry about
I
that at all. That even makes it more special because it was a
told
display
him one
knife.
for years.
Right, Eric?
It's
I
good.
mean, it was a display knife.
You got that one since night?
It's got,
Oh, I bought it.
did you see what
I
it's
have
on
one
the
just
blade?
like it.
It's got tested double
Tested
edge,
double X,
razor edge.
razor edge. Yep.
Razor edge.
Razor edge.
Yeah.
Razor edge.
That's nice, Lamar. You did good on that one.
Boy, that's damn up. 10 dot. That's a rare knife. You
That,
don't hardly ever
that
see.
now I give more than $40 for it. I
Yeah.
give 70 for that.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I definitely, I'd give him $100 bill for that knife.
Well,
What do you call this knife right here?
Because
A
it's
slimline trapper.
Damn, 10.
Snap's good too.
There's that lot.
That's your mini copper lock. I believe that's
It's got coffee on.
Bone handle in it. Amber bone.
chestnut bone or
Amber
or
bone in it.
Who makes
Amber bone. Amber.
That's
amber bone.
that's my favorite bone. I like to collect them cases. Amber
Mini
bone.
copper lock.
Oh, give me both chills.
That's a nice knife, beautiful knife. I got a chestnut bone one and a carbon fiber / G10 pattern out there in the truck right now. Here's the mini copper lock deal. It's snapping a little devil boy. That's a beautiful little knife. I didn't think to look at the date. What is the date, Kevin? Real quick, like I didn't.
It is a look like one star, so that makes it a 2019.
One
One X.
1X?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Stainless steel.
It's
Amber
just a
bone.
pretty knife. That's the reason I bought it.
It is pretty, and they're great to carry. They're light, very slim.
I see that already. That's the case trapper, mini trapper.
Too bad.
And this one has got 1, 2, 3 with the curly tail under it. That's a 2017 with the curly tail
Uh-huh.
with 3 X's. That's the 2017. What type of handle material?
Ain't that bone, I thought?
I don't know.
I'm saying it's just gun bone or,
Wade said y'all know the fella from Lower Alabama.
Oh, yeah, not Lower Alabama. Was it Don Jones?
Is that who it is? Wade?
Don John, yes, sir. Yeah,
Not from Lower Alabama, it's over here. He lives over there in
Phoenix City.
Phoenix City area.
6'2".
Right near the Smiley, not Smiley's, but the Lee County Flea Market. Not too far away.
Jimmy, that bone in it.
You ever been to Lee County Flea Market? Well, me either.
Got to be bone.
I want to go there.
I heard it.
It's a big.
I think it's bone.
It's big and Smiley's. Well,
I think it's bone.
stretched out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bone.
We got a smooth chestnut bone.
I
There
think
wasn't
so.
nobody out there Saturday because of weather.
I think so.
Y'all ever see any Phillips 66 old signs, gas signs?
You picked up some good knives. You picked up
It's got a little
some
chip in the
nice
blade,
knives.
but that little chip can be fixed with no problem. Right there.
I think I got some friends that can fix it.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Yeah,
I don't know how
Oh
old it
boy,
is.
that's nice right there, buddy.
And I don't know, 10 years, 15 years ago or something.
All right, that's
I didn't have it when I was at the park.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, they talked to you about that one.
That is
Said if you had it, they'd have talked about that.
2004. That's the straight C.
I love that bone right there.
That's a beautiful bone. See, it almost looks like Appaloosa, don't
Looks
it?
like a strawberry, almost. You know what?
How about that?
Looks like a strawberry.
Yeah,
Antique mall there.
2004.
$46.
but I go along with that.
Orange
That's
is
a beautiful
yellow.
bone on that knife.
Kevin
bro.
thought I had bought this one in there. But I'm gonna go back in there. He was a pretty nice fellow.
He is.
Who's that now?
Fella at that pawn shop.
Byron Pound.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's real nice.
We got quite a few knives in there too.
Yeah,
Watch out there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm serious. I've been a serious piece of stag too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
it's actually a Parker.
What do you call that?
Wow.
What do you call it?
Just a handle.
It's a Lockhorn.
Yeah, that is.
It's kind of like the Longhorn.
Yeah.
Case
like?
makes
Oh, you
a...
couldn't have done no better, buddy. I'll guarantee you that. That's
like.
$32.
Yeah, it does. Case
yeah.
makes
No, did you hear that?
$5 cases on
Did
it.
you hear that?
What?
$32.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you, if you look this knife up right now, even it being a Parker, or the case would be like 350, 400.
Yeah.
The Parker, I bet you, is 150 to 175.
Yeah.
He didn't have the right sheath for it, so it was in a case. He said he found it like.
Look at that thing.
That's pretty.
All right, here's why this knife was named. And it was originally designed by a case designer that went to Texas, and he had never seen a longhorn cow before in his life, and he said, "My God."
Let's turn it this way.
He said, I'm gonna design a knife based on that, and I'm gonna call it the Lockhorn.
Turn it like that. There you go.
And I'll be dead blamed if he didn't come up with a knife that they only made for about 3 years, and he called it the Texas Lockhorn.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And that is a beautiful made knife. It looks just like when you hold it up,
It does.
it's like you it's a
I got-
damn longhorn cow.
That's what Kevin told me on the phone, and when I opened it up, I said, "There, it sure does."
Yeah. But it's actually named the Lockhorn, but it's made after the Longhorn.
Like it's named, designed after the longhorn cow,
Right.
but it's called the Lockhorn, both blades locked.
Oh, okay.
And then when you hold it up, boy, that's incredible. That's just,
I love
you can just see a
Yeah.
cow.
You
cow
got to
head
get one now,
right
ain't you,
now,
Glenn?
you know?
You got to get one now,
You
ain't you?
got to hold that thing.
Mom, and that for sale.
Somebody's already trying to buy it.
That's a good find right there.
You done
It's just
good on
pretty.
that, buddy.
It's
Yeah,
just pretty
You done good on
nice.
that. It's just,
My own never do that with it, but my grandchildren have.
the only
Join the
thing
place,
you could
Texas.
possibly leave
Yeah.
now, and I'll
Yeah.
do my best to come up one
bring
at a decent price,
Right.
and that will be
I don't know where there's a case one's at in Florida.
to back. Cause
They-
you know
they went
Parker,
over.
that man right there, owned the case for 4 years.
Parker.
Jim Parker owned Case Corporation for 3.5, 4 years.
Oh, really?
So that makes his world of knives more
Right.
upper scale. I'm gonna say that, you know.
That's some pretty stag. Is that bone cut look like stag, or is that just bone, or? What would you call
Parker
it?
was big on using camel bone and putting designs in it.
Okay.
He was big on that, but the fact is, that one actually, did you look at it? It might actually be, a piece of tag.
That thing is cool as heck, man. You couldn't have done no better, Lamar.
What are them, Kevin, now they call them canoes? They kind of look like a canoe.
Ain't that awesome?
I'm looking at me on this. I can't find one nowhere.
I mean, I won't never forget the first time I read the details on that about the case man, the representative going down to Texas. And he said, my God, look
You're
at
making
that
me.
cow.
I know where there's a case one. It's orange
Oh,
down in Florida. If it's still there, it's on consignment for $150.
Matt said,
No,
Matt
it's
was
case.
telling Kevin, he was watching your video that day, you was in that shop. Kevin, get that orange looking knife. Don't put it back down. He said he was right there with you. Don't put that knife back down. Kevin, get that knife.
I only had so much money to spend that day, man, and I was going to take half my budget, you know.
Hey, Lord.
They had a bunch of nice case knives.
They
in that
did,
shop.
they did, and they even had a trapper lock that Matt didn't even have. Is that blue one?
Yeah, I remember that too. And then he said, get that one too, Kevin. There's a difference when you're there and when you're sitting somewhere watching it.
Yeah.
You don't know what that person done got saved all over here to the side and how much money he's building up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I've said it a bunch of times when I'm watching Kevin. I'll be like a Victorian knight. I said, dang, get that one, Kevin. Get that one.
This
I'm going to
is,
pass on that one.
he said
this
something
is,
else.
Kevin.
Huh?
This is camel bone and it is jigged to look like that.
That's what I thought.
And it is.
I didn't know it was camel bone though.
Yeah, sure.
How?
I'm gonna
What's
say,
their
I'm
way?
gonna say camel because
What?
he was big time about using camel bone.
So is there a way you can tell camel bone versus
I
cow
was
bone?
fixing to say, you see that number right there, that K23, whatever it is?
Uh-huh.
K2,
I can't take my eye off of it.
You better not keep your
I
close
can't
eye
see
on
it, K236.
Uh-huh.
Look that number right there and they'll just about tell you whatever you need to know about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call that pawn shop in Florida. My
Uh,
son lives right there. You can go get it.
You need, honestly, you need to do Lamar a favor and call down and see if you can get that lock on.
Lamar favor.
Well, no, I mean, he's already got the Parker,
He needs
so he
his
needs
brother.
to,
Okay.
either that or he needs to let you have the Parker and you get the lock on.
We don't work in sets like you do. Oh boy.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You could have done no better, but I mean.
I know, it is
you-
pretty.
You kind of stole the show when we were talking about the cow, you know?
Yeah.
The longhorn cow.
Oh yeah.
This is the Camillus American Wildlife Series fishing night. Kevin, tell them a story about that. This come from
The Bickerstaff.
the Bickerstaff Chevrolet of University. Used to give buy a car, he'd give you a knife. So these are 1970s.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
that's nice. That's beautiful. Watch out, that sucker snapping real finger now.
let's see if I can't get it to come out.
Oh yeah, that is incredible.
And-
Wildlife series.
Cost
American-
$16 back in 1970. They got the price figure on
there. Yeah, again.
How much was it?
it. $16.
$16.
But I paid like
20.
24.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's the large Texas toothpick. Two-blade Texas toothpick, basically. Or Camillus might call it the fish knife,
Yeah, it's got
but
a
it's
fish.
not a serrated.
Got the hook remover.
It don't have a hook. in it.
No.
Got one.
So it's
Yeah.
actually the Texas toothpick.
Yeah, it could be. Wonder what kind of fish that is.
It's like a bass, ain't it?
I think it is a bass. Lamar, no. He fishes a lot.
Here's a
Need to be
picture. What
fishing.
this thing is.
Is that a bass?
You see that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't say, I didn't know
that's
Camillus
right.
ever made anything like that.
That,
That's cool.
if you bought the car, you get that knife. That's probably a collector item and a half right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You know?
And who made it?
Okay,
It's Camillus.
1970.
Yeah.
That's now 50-something years old
Yeah, brand new steel.
and still in the box.
That'll be,
me see
that'll
it.
be worth a trade for something like that.
That's beautiful.
But in two
Huh?
Western.
$16.
That's really good.
Hey, Lord.
Have you got them westerns you keep talking about?
I got it out there in the truck. I got, matter of fact, I made a special cheese for it. Remember, I made that special double cheese,
Oh,
and I
okay.
put one on one side, one on the other side.
Oh,
It's
That's
got
pretty cool.
it's got a double slip pocket,
Yeah.
a pocket clip.
Like a bird knife.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I need
they
that.
must come from the same place.
Yeah,
That is, I guess that's the.
That car place?
it was a Chevrolet in
Yeah,
that's the thing that got
Because when you
the
bought a
bird for you.
car, he'd give you a knife. And
Like duck?
I helped sell his
$17
knives.
what it's called back in the 70s.
His son found out I knew about knives, and he
Look
wanted me
at
to
that
sell it
son,
for
bro.
him.
Look at that, look
Oh,
at
I
that.
didn't get to know about this.
This
This
was
is box
before I
on
was at the
that.
car.
Yeah, he
Waterfowl,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
waterfowl with the buck, with the gut cleaner.
Yeah,
You stick it up in there with the thing, pull it out and get the innards out
That's
the
the fish.
bird.
ain't that awesome?
Yeah, I ain't got one like that.
Yeah, I never
What's on the
seen anything like that.
thing right there? Oh, a turkey.
Yeah.
That's a turkey right there.
Uh-huh.
See him?
what
Yeah.
it says wild turkey on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
Number 17C, wild turkey, $17.
It went up just a little bit. That one there was 16 something, wasn't it? This one went up a little bit. It went up about 27 cents. Oh boy, look at this big baby.
That one.
And the sharpening stone. I want you to look at the sharpening stone comes with it.
Have you ever seen them, Wade?
That's the whole, back in there. That's definitely 70s here. That's the big elk, ain't it?
That's a big trapper right there, ain't it? Large trapper.
It says running deer.
That's the same as Remington's bullet, the bullet knife. It's not the baby bullet, but it's the bullet, the large size. Oh God Almighty, little boy, I like to play this thing. You
better be careful.
I like to play it. Be very careful if you go open that second blade because it will.
God. Oh, it's got a
And
lanyard
it
on it.
opens its own self up.
Did you see that?
And it's got anybody got a piece of leather?
No, he don't.
Man, by the way, don't. This sharpening stone comes with it.
Ain't that cool? Ever been used?
American Wildlife Series,
That's pretty awesome.
and it actually fits into
Yeah,
the box and
I'm not gonna half stop too.
and made by one of the best companies that's ever been in the USA, Camillus.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's on the other side. Look at that. That's a spade blade there.
And I believe that's an elk. Is that an elk?
It says a running deer, what they call it.
This one is deer.
But it does look like,
And I might have.
Got to see some horns. It's got elk or a deer or something.
it looks like more like an elk to me.
Bunch of them to my son-in-law.
It's too big to be a whitetail.
Yeah. Whatever is a big deer or
Oh,
elk.
big deer.
That's pretty right there now.
It is pretty.
That's Delrin handles, ain't it?
Yeah,
Delrin.
yeah.
There's a Buffalo Bill Premier limited edition.
That is the Stockman.
With the coin.
With the coin weight.
With the coin weight right here. Look at that.
This is
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill commemorative
It is.
Limited edition.
limited edition. Buffalo Bill
Is it imperial or
commemorative-
colonial?
Imperial.
S.W. Coat Trade Walden Cutlery.
It don't say imperial? on it?
S.W. Cutlery. It's got to be Trade Walden.
Says Charade Cutlery Corporation.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. Trade.
Then it says Imperial over there.
Imperial Knife Company. Of course, Imperial owns trades anyway.
Yeah.
Imperial Knife. And
God dog, this thing is.
Providence, Rhode Island. And Trade Cutlery Corporation.
Yeah, that thing will cut you.
My brother's got
Yeah, you got to, when you opening in multiple blades like that, you got to be careful. You're not gonna cut the shit out of it. Like when you trying to ease one by the other,
I know.
it'll get you.
Trying to
Come
get
on,
that.
he's worse than me. Come on, overstood.
Put that paperwork back in there behind it, and we'll keep it. The SW had to be Shrade Walden.
Yeah.
Shrade.
That's pretty nice.
Well, that's it. Well, y'all done seen this thing here, so I ain't gonna.
Well, I just want everybody to know now that I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and I don't know sometimes what we'd all do without it, because I think we all enjoy it, and we learn a lot, but you don't never really learn it all.
You don't?
Every day you wake up, if you look and study, you will learn something else about life.
I know that's right. And just like them knives that Eric brought in, I ain't never seen them before.
I ain't never even seen it.
I
Didn't
ain't
even know
never-
Buck made it.
I ain't never seen a Parker Lockhorn,
Yeah.
you know, or held it. The only time I seen it was he sent me the picture of it. Wanted to know if should he buy it. I'm like, yeah, you need to buy it.
He don't help me much. Yeah. Did you get all of it? I went back over there because they said that.
Hey, Lord.
They were worth it too, wasn't it, Wade? Them knives he bought with humdingers, wasn't
Yes, that's very nice. I told him that on the phone already.
Well, I'm willing to trade this.
I really didn't know the Parker was as nice looking as it really is in person. That's a good looking knife.
You gonna look for you one now, ain't you?
I wish you wanted this Queen, because that's the least one I like.
That's a what now?
That Queen, that's the one I'm gonna
Wade
trade.
likes Queen now.
You want to trade the Queen?
What'd he say? Two Westerns.
He had two Westerns, what he said.
Oh,
I like to see him thinking his head.
all right. I'm trying to figure out something for you now.
You figure that. Let me help you figure.
Let's see, y'all.
Originals with the Queen here.
Pretty.
And listen to this.
Uh-huh.
And listen to this.
Let's see.
You just come up with something out of the truck and I'll take it and say thank you.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm hesitating on the two Westerns because I give y'all one apiece.
Yeah, yeah.
Give you one and you one.
I didn't get mine.
I don't, they call,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You got one of them.
I don't remember
you
getting
did.
mine, no way.
You got one of them. Oh,
You sure you gave me one?
yes, I gave you one.
I think it's on video.
Yeah. Pull up the damn video, Eric. Prove it to me. Oh.
But just think of something.
Do you like the little? What I'm asking you for a reason, because I'm trying to think of what you got there. Do you like the little couple lock? The little mini couple lock? I'll trade you the carbon fiber G10 mini couple lock that goes with that one right there for the Queen.
Whatever you want to do.
Because that's
You and Kevin don't give me all this shit.
What now?
that mini copper lock is probably 55 to 65 bucks, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's a $200.
That one's probably at the most.
40.
Yeah,
I mean,
40.
seriously, 40.
Whatever you want
I
to
mean,
do.
but I'll do that. I'll do that, and that way you'll have.
This was sent in by Mr. Mangus Williams to Mr. Wade. And
Oh my goodness
And
gracious!
somebody
look at
sent
that.
this in. They sent that in too to Wade. And I thought that right there is Glenn's.
Oh,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Blue.
And I forgot.
Blue, forget this
Yeah,
thing.
and I forgot who sent that one in. I'm terrible.
That's pretty.
Thank you very much for the
Light up or something?
That thing's big too.
Mangus.
Yeah.
Mangus Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Appreciate it very much, Mr. Mangus.
What was my guy's name?
I had to look it up.
What
I'm
is it?
sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
He knows I like the blue.
You watched the video the other day. You can't
Yeah.
remember?
I can't remember.
Where did my
I
bag
watched so
go?
many.
I got it over here. I just moved it out of the
Oh,
way.
did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just moved it out of the way.
I moved on. I said, wait a minute, where the hell did the bag go?
And this one here, I just put the blue scales on it for.
That's all you did.
It's got a little break in the back, but it still works. That's all I had. I forgot I had
Well,
them.
man,
I got
damn,
about two
you
blues
know, all
on.
of a sudden you just got blue everywhere. That dumb. I mean,
He's having a blue day.
a blue day. Yeah, I like that translucent one too. Look at
Yeah, I
that
do
one,
too.
You can see through it.
Yeah.
All right, let's lay between up this table.
To eat some catfish
I had
nuggets
to
or
get some
something.
nuggets, man.
Well, you
And,
finally got well.
Yeah, everybody want to know where's your buddy at?
Yeah, everybody's wanting to know where
it's out.
Wade and
Yeah,
Eric,
Wade.
but they are alive and well, y'all.
Yes, sir, we made it. We made it. Good to see y'all again, and good to be seen.
Yeah.
Sure is.
See y'all.
It's amazing sometimes the thoughts that'll go through your head when you see different styles and types of knives, with Mr. Eric having the war knives and us with the slip joint style knives and even the tactical knives, Spyderco and Benchmades and stuff. And it's a privilege to handle these knives and remember the history behind a lot of them. And thank y'all very much, and God bless each and every one of you, and stay sharp.
Drive through towns, the whispers start, hey. Flea markets calling a treasure hunt today, hey, hey. With Antique Queen by his side. They search, they barter, take the ride. He's the knife doctor on a steel crusade, trucking with his lady in the deals they jade. Down the lane where rust meets fate, he sees a spark in the forgotten, ain't too late. A diamond in the rough, they say, till the knife doctor puffs the years away. Through the aisles and past the stands, his keen eye sweeps over the merchant's lands. Picks up a blade, its story untold. Edges dull, but the handle's gold. He squints his eyes, sees past the grime. Each knife he saves like stopping time. In every town, a tale of Jim. The hunt is on, no need to pretend.
Y'all got any knives or anything? Some pocket knives?